Les, aka Pip, aka Fred, whatever you want to call me. And this is the third video that will be uploaded on binaryvideobox.com. And I want to go for a quick play here, guys. This is the USDJPY, and I want to get a nice quick 15-minute put on this play, and I want to get it as close as possible to the top there, and I'll explain why I like that. And I'm looking at this line for it to crack up a little bit. If not, I'll jump in it now to 11 o'clock and see how far it goes. It seemed like it has some push on the 2-minute, so it's curling up. I don't think that this is eventually going to knock this high out. I think what's going to happen is that it's going to fly up and be a lower peak from this peak up here. So that's an indication of, it going down. So we have a nice push up on the 5-minute as well. But the green, the 30-minute is what's really got me thinking that this will go down, due to the fact that it's been going up for a while now and is actually curving going down to this side. So I eventually think it's going to come down some. So actually right now, I'm going to actually jump on this play. Let it get there a little more. I wanted to get up there, at least to this line here, because there will be retractment, and there go the retractment right there. I'm going to jump in on this play, take you to boss real quick, and I'll show you let's see if it goes up a little bit more. It looks like it's really trying to fight to get to that top it looks like it's really trying to fight to this point here at 119.90. So let's see and be patient enough to see if it does. And it is at this point right here is 119.90. So I'll be real soon, really trying to get a put on this. And the reason why I want to get a put on this is because it's actually been up for quite some time. And if you look right here, actually broke this part here, and it's actually red. So at this point here, I look for puts when I see red coming about, and when I get a push up to the top here, I definitely like to be patient enough, because I know that that next candle might be coming down. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to jump on this play here, because with puts, they're totally different from calls. And most of the time, majority of people could predict puts more easier than calls. In my case, I have a good eye for calls. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait to see how far it gets up on this point here, and see if I can get a nice bargain for it to go up, or I could get back in, for it to just start scaling down. Looking at this candle here tells me, and this is 2-minute, we're coming up on the next 45-minute hour, I say it's going to drop. And I'm going to do that now. Okay? I'm going to do that now, and go back to the chart and see if it does. Okay? I got it to 11 o'clock, so I actually got 15 minutes on this play. I think that this candle here is going to start breaking down eventually. Okay? It'd be my luck that it starts coming, it starts hitting this top here. But it looks like it's actually the first candle, the previous candle didn't beat the previous candle's high peak point over here. So let's see what it does, see if it's going to continue going up or it's going to come down. I sense it'll come down, because if you look here, it's been fighting for this point up for a while. I actually broke this high, but I don't sense that it will eventually come down. So we're coming up on the next 15-minute candle. It's about to appear right here, and I call this candle management. So we're going to see what this 15-minute does for us. Honestly, I think that this 15-minute candle is going to actually retract and come down. As you can see here, look at the 2-minute. It's starting to do just that. Okay, so here's the 15-minute candle. Let's see if it actually starts coming down. I sense that it might come down. Let's draw a line there to see if it does. I'm sensing that it might start declining, coming down. It's showing some strength here. So let's see. We have a 15-minute play on this. So see what it does. It's actually picking up as we speak. In this sense, it's a nice little red candle here. If you look at these candles here, they form when a redirection is happening. So I actually called it before this candle came out. So let's see what happens. It's still early. We have about 15 minutes on this play. So this is a 2 minute. 2 minutes are very erratic. So when you think something is going up, it can then really go down. So 2 minutes are just basically it's like ticks to me, tick graphs where they move very fast. So I don't really judge too much on a 2 candle only due to the fact that when it's good for entry. Okay, I want you to pay mine over here on the 5 minute. Okay, you see this candle right here? Okay, they call it a gravestone candle. And I think what's happening is the top happening. And I kind of sense that it was going to pick up here and then break down. But we got the 5 minute, kicking up. So let's see. It's like a tug of war right now. So I think that this green candle, nearing the top of the hour, would eventually start coming down. Okay, let me zoom up on that a little bit. Okay, but I think this candle is going to retract. This is the third candle out of from the, let me see, you say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 candles off the peak of this long wick candle here. So I'm sensing that this candle might retract, okay? And looking at this 5 minute, I'm sensing that it will retract. So it is picking up, so let's see what happens. We got about 15 minutes on this play, and I sense that it will eventually die down. So let's take it back to boss. It's actually pinching. So let's see what it does. I'm going to go back to boss. I'm out of the money at boss currently. So kind of like in and out of the money. So I'm curious to know what in the next 2 minutes the candles on a 5 minute are going to do. Okay. Uh, I'm sensing that it looks like it's peaking up from a drop, but we always got to look what's been going on in this smaller time frame. Even though we consider it valid, but at the same time we can't because it's small moves. Now, what I would do is let's see this candle, current candle, the 10:45 candle. Excuse me, but I mentioned wrong times. But I'm sorry, 10:45, 45 minute on the hour. See if it comes down to the bottom of this candle at 119.85, 84. So let me go back to the chart, guys. I really did a video on a call previous to this, and I found out that I wasn't actually being recorded. So I'm actually found a put, so that's good because I have 2 calls up there on the site already. So this is actually a put play. So as you can see, back at boss, I'm in the money, and I want to see if it comes down. Okay, so I actually scaled it right back up. We have 10 minutes on this play. 10 minutes, guys. I'm curious to know if this is actually going to close just like this. If this closes just like this, guys, I'm gonna think that it's gonna start coming down at that point. Okay, it kind of flew up. It's in this range right here. It's fighting. A lot of indecision going on right here between these candles. So the trigger hasn't been pulled yet. The players are not really budging as of yet. But if this closes just like this, or like for it to close just like that, I sense it start to recline to the downside, which is doing that right now. So let's see what happens. This is actually, kind of playing with me, but this is binary. It's all about being on the right side at the right time. Okay, we got that decline. We actually got 9 minutes left on this play, and we got that nice drop. It's like sometimes, you get that feeling where, oh wow, it's going out great. Yeah, you're on that side, but then you have that serious dead face where you're like, wait a minute, this is not right. It's all about piecing everything together. And you look on the 30-minute, it was nice and fat to a point where it just, all that movement was to the upside, okay? But honestly, it's actually, it wants to come down, in my opinion. All right, let me just pause this volume real quick. I got to plug my Mac real quick. Stand by 1 minute. Okay, we're back. And the tug of war is still going on, but I do sense that looking at this 30-minute candle, it's way oversold for this current time frame for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 2 hours and a half most. And I sense that there's not a lot of movement today, and usually I like to jump deeply in the money. In some cases, you know, I do have plays like that, but this here it seems like it's really tug of warring right now, and I'm going with the overall direction where I may think it may go. Okay, because it's way overbought for this current time frame on the 15 and on the 30. It's been up for quite some time. In the last hours, actually, was the beginning of it starting to come down. Okay, so when I trade, I like to consider all these time frames at the same time. Now, this right here is kind of making me feel a little shaky due to the fact that it's actually legging up from the previous low. So let's see what it does. Let's see if it comes down to this point here. If it's not, if it's on its way up, it's a good sign right now for a call due to the fact that it's a bottom here, went up, pulled back, didn't go as far as previous low. But we got 6 minutes left on this play, approximately about 5 minutes and 20 seconds. So it's pretty close. I don't like to get plays like this, but this is how I would play a put, okay? And I played it on this previous candle here. I let it rise up, and that's about over 50% on the upside for me to think that it was going to start coming down, which it is. It's just right at that point. So let me go back to the chart. And this is the leg up I was talking about, and it's actually doing it now. So this actually could be a little thriller for us. But if something was overbought for a period of time and it's nearing the top of the hour, most chances are that that will pull back as it's approaching the top of the hour. Okay, I don't know if you guys understand that, but if you see the video, hit me with that if you didn't quite understand that. There go that nice pullback, you know, beautiful, 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 and that's the drop we're looking for. Nice drop. It pulled back here. It's still early. They go with the 15-minute, actually come back and retrace from the point where I put that line, and they go the pullback on the 30-minute. Okay, and if you look here, I actually pre-planned this, and it actually did what I did right within that triangle. I thought that it was going to pop up and come back down, and it's exactly what it's doing. But it's still early, guys. I have 3 minutes and 44 seconds on this, and it's actually rounding out right here as we speak. So this could be a little thriller, guys. So let's see what it does. It's actually kicking up right now. And I have a feeling that it will close down to the downside. I just do, but no one's perfect. So, and I do lose at times. So, don't say, you can't say that it doesn't happen. It does happen. Okay, especially with binaries. Oh, we got about 4 minutes, 3 minutes rather, 3 minutes going on 3 minutes, and this might pick up the last few minutes, or it could actually drop. It's actually pinching as we speak. So let's see what happens. When we are waiting for a pinch to happen, there is a PDF in the group that you guys could read, and it tells you about how that pinch happens and what will happen after the pinch. Very big volatility movement happens after a pinch. When the Bollinger Bands are actually coming together, and we can see here they coming together, but it's a fact that we just don't know overall where it might go. It's just telling us a pinch is on its way, but okay, be ready for where it might go. Okay, and if you look, the pinch is actually coming together. We got the EMA going back and forth. Look at that. Okay, it's going back and forth from strong bearish trend to weak bullish trend. Okay, so they're going to drop. That's beautiful, guys. This is a nice play. Okay, nice put play right here. And look at that 30-minute, guys. Okay, overall, I think it's going to come back down here. Okay, that's my opinion. And they go to drop. And look at that little triangle previous that I wrote to it. Actually went to that point and came down. Look on the 5-minute and look at the 2-minute and look at the triangle I wrote before. Whoa, they go a big kick up there. This could be a thriller. We have about 1 minute and 16 seconds left. So let's see. Binaries. So many people love it. It's a good thing. I just think that you have to just got to play it right. Some people jump into plays when it comes to binary too fast. I think it's more of a patience game. Then you have to just sit and wait like a ninja and just creep up on something you see happening. But you first got to understand what is happening. And it takes looking at multiple time frames, to me anyway, in my opinion. If you're gauging out multiple time frames, you have a better chance of being on the right side, So with that said, I'm going to go take it back to Boss and see if this thing wants to get a little last minute jump. Hopefully we have enough. We got about 15 seconds on this, and it's actually dying. So look, let's recap. The overall movement going back on the 15 was actually up, okay? We're approaching the top of the hour. So if something is known to go down, right, then guess what? It's going to actually go down from that top of the hour. So you got to put like the whole thing together. It's like a map, and finding the treasure, So basically, I sense it's going to start picking up now. But that was a win, guys, on a put play, and that was on the USDJPY. All the plays has been on USDJPY so far, but it's all good. But with that said, we're going to close this video out. And this is the third video of many to come. This is the first put play on how I play my puts. So with that said, enjoy your day. Have a good evening. Talk to you soon.